Okay, hey guys, Venixk here. Figured it out. So Lexi is short for Alexander, and we're supposed to figure that out somehow, because he's Jewish, I guess, and there was a Star David at the campsite, but he was a freshman in 2008, so that means he was not part of the class of 2009, but there is another person with the same name as him. He's Alexander Goldberg. There is a junior named Jeffrey Goldberg, so it's possible he just borrowed his older brother's canteen. That's what I'm going with for now. Let me finish this damn game. Cool. There's a handwritten note. I've been searching around for like 3 hours. I forgot all the voices. What does it say? John, that's all I could get out of Whale Island. I'm afraid I can only get small excerpts without raising eyebrows at HQ. Okay, let's see. John. Yeah, I got nothing. I've been trying to track down this Lieutenant McAdams, but I can't seem to find any records of him in the Henry Leach building. I'll ask one of my contacts from legal to see if she knows anything about him. Keep your wits about you. They're always watching. Fish stacks. No achievement. Shoot. Empty. They have a lot of radios here. There's a tape inside the cassette player. Sure, play the tape.
If you don't bloody believe me, then why don't you ask Dr. Lieberman what he saw that night? His laboratory had the best view, after the bridge, and God knows he spent all his time there. Surely a statement from such a renowned scientist can finally put your suspicions to rest. Well, that's the thing, isn't it, Commander? I wish I could ask Dr. Lieberman what he saw that night, but unfortunately, Scotland Yard found him dead in his apartment this morning. Oh? Friedrich is dead? Aye, he is. Lieutenant, let me ask you a little question. Are you married? Do you have kids? Sir, I don't think we have time for this. Just answer the bloody question. Yes, I have a wife and a son. He was born a little less than a year ago. Do you love him? Obviously I do. Then walk away from this now. You don't want to go any deeper. You don't want any part of this. But I want to know the truth. I need to know the truth. Fine. I'll tell you what we saw that night. But don't come crying to me later when things turn south for you. Okay?
Interesting. Wasn't where there's voice acting in the game. I'm assuming all these things are empty. I have to listen to all of them, don't I?
Commander, do you know who this man is?
Oh, they're in the wrong order, aren't they?
He looks vaguely familiar, but I couldn't put a name to him. Is that so? Then why is it that we are in possession of photos of you and him shaking hands at the General Dynamics Fair in Virginia? Oh? Do you have a photo of that, do you? Hey, right in this folder I have here. Would you also have a photo of the Loch Ness Monster? Or perhaps the Colonel's secret fried chicken recipe in there too? I think that's equally as likely.
Interesting.
Where were you on October the 4th, 2016?
None of these dates have context.
I believe that at the time I was in command of the HMS Sunderland. Let's see, early October. Yes, I think we were stationed just off the coast of Svalbard at the time, waiting for those Cambridge eggheads to finish getting their results. And you're 100% sure of this? Well, of course not. That was 2 bloody years ago, Lieutenant. If you'd let me go and look at my logs, then I could even tell you what I had for tea that day. Well, I've got something even better than that, Commander. I've got the records for radio communications between the HMS Sunderland and the Royal Navy base at Scapa Flow, and according to those records, the radio signals from the HMS Sunderland were not coming in from Svalbard on the 4th of October 2016. Then where were they coming from? Our records place you and the HMS Sunderland smack in the middle of the Barents Sea, 300 nautical miles north of Murmansk. What the hell were you doing up there, sir? Think about it, Lieutenant. Don't you think a ship with the size of the Sunderland would have been spotted so close to Russia? If we'd really been there, surely it would have merited a phone call from the Russian ambassador to 10 Downing Street. Aye, he would have. But he didn't call, did he? No, he didn't. But you already knew that, didn't you?
I don't quite understand. Like, none of these tapes have context, so I don't know what's happening. So I'll just listen to all of them and hope something happens.
Can I ask you a question, Lieutenant? Might make for an interesting change of pace, I suppose. Go ahead, sir. How is it that you're the one in charge of all this? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, no offense, but you do seem a bit green for all this. If the MOD is making such a big fuss, shouldn't they at least put someone of my rank to interrogate me? What makes you think someone of your rank isn't running this show? The way you've been playing fast and loose with elements of the interrogation. If someone else was in charge, then you'd be doing this by the numbers. I really shouldn't tell you this, but this one goes all the way up. Is that so? Pray tell, which admiral's after my blood? I shouldn't say, sir. Indulge me. That's Hamilton.
Okay, so Admiral Hamilton?
Look, you can't deny it anymore, Commander. Just tell me the bloody truth. What is it you're so desperate to hear, Lieutenant? I want to know what really happened up there. The HMS Sunderland had 111 other souls on board. Why don't you ask one of them? I have. Most of the crew were below deck when it supposedly happened. The only ones who would have seen it would have been the officers on the bridge that night, and according to the ship's logs, that was just you and Lieutenant Commander Sanders. And what has Christina told you? She insists the ship was in Svalbard that night. There you go. I have another question, sir. It seems you have an endless supply of them. Why is it that you, the ship's commanding officer, and Lieutenant Commander Saunders, the second in command, were on the same watch? Last I checked, that's against naval protocol.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room? Okay, so I don't quite know. Henry notes, John. So Lieutenant McAdams was the interviewer, I suppose. Can't seem to find any records to him at the Henry Leach building. I'm missing something in this room. Why is there a bed here? Whoever owns this unit clearly planned to spend a long time periods in here. Cool. Man, what do you make of all this? Well, I have no idea what a murdered Jewish guy in the Massachusetts Nature Reserve has to do with an interrogation of a British naval officer, but someone is definitely trying to hide something. What's our next step? Not really sure. I think I might have to hand this one over to Interpol. I'll pass it through Captain Visconti first. Let's get out of here. The thick concrete is blocking my mobile signal. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't walk past. Captain Visconti, boy, are you a sigh for sore eye? Okay. Detective Fitzgerald, you're under arrest. Anything you say or do will be held against you. What the fuck are you on about, Michelle? No, she did, sir. I always pegged you as one of the good ones. Never thought you would turn. Turn? What the hell's going on here? Sergeant Nunez Cuffer. What the fuck? Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Governor. That was abrupt. Oh boy. Okay, so some of those things were a bit complicated. I still missed the password into the janitor's computer. I have no idea what that would be. And you can't arrest me without, you know, telling me what you're arresting me for. You need to give reason. Just saying. You need to say, you are under arrest for the murder of blank. Or you're under arrest for trespassing or something. You can't just say, you know what you did. It's like, no, I don't. You need to tell me that at time of arrest. Anyways. So yeah, there were a lot of names I had to copy down, which were sort of annoying. Eesh. So now I have 3 separate sticky notes things open with about 50 names on them. I don't know. Chapter 2 comes out fall of this year, so solve the mystery. Okay. Well, I'll wait till Chapter 2 to solve the mystery, because I won't be able to until then. Anyways. I don't know, interesting game. There were a few glitches in there, which sort of annoying. But whatever. Good game, interesting. Puzzles were, what few puzzles there were hard. Because they gave you a lot of names, and you need to figure out which one you need to go with, and there's a lot of red herrings. But you could technically brute force it. Which is the only problem with using passwords. Hard to get around that. Oh well. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. If you liked the video, do the thing that does the thing, lets me know about the thing, and until next time, bye-bye.